Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Sammy Leggy here representing TeamJVS. Here you guys, another movie review from TIFF 2025, which is the 50th anniversary of Toronto International Film Festival. And dare I say this openly, this may be the best film this year. And I'm talking about Chloé Zhao's Hamnet. Now, this is the thing. If you don't know, Hamnet is based on the accounts of William Shakespeare in a fictionalized novel that was done by Maggie O'Farrell in 2020. And this is starring Paul Mescal as William and Jessie Buckney as the role of Agnes, which is William's wife. This film is, to me, what cinema is all about. And I'm going to go and try to unpack it for you the best way I can. First off the gate, the world and the imagery and how they even start the film is profound, because it starts off in a wooded area with someone just looking upon the woods, just vibing, and it's an open shot. Like, you literally see the whole immersion of the woods, the vastness of the woods, and then it focuses hone in on one person, that's Agnes's character. And then when you see William, right, when you see his character, he's too far just watching and gazing upon something that catches his eye in the sky, and they just happen to collide. And that is how the movie starts. Like, it's by them watching and observing each other, but they do a really good job of it, because the very first accounts of how you see William, you very much so can tell he's very particular, he's very anal, he's very needing to have things done a specific way without being able to truly articulate what he's actually trying to do. Whereas with Agnes as the character, she's free-spirited, she's untamed. She on paper wouldn't be somebody you would ever think would want to connect with another individual. She wants to connect with life. And so you automatically can see who these people truly are internally before they even meet. And they do that in such amazing ways by how they handle the camera work, how they're handling the imagery, how they're handling the eye movements and the focus, because you can tell their disposition up until they meet each other is very different than when they do. And so it's a natural, progressive love story. So the opening of this is just so natural and loving, and it's free, and you can tell like who William is, like the poet that he is, the person that he wants to be, all right? And I think that both Jessie and Paul provide award-worthy performances. This is, to me, Jessie's best performance she's ever done. There are moments in this film that bring me to tears, just off of a look that she gives, just off of a reaction that she does. And with Paul, it's a very physical and emotionally charged performance. But even with that, he doesn't have to throw something or do something. It's just the way that he reacts to a circumstance and how much he's holding in and how much he's freely giving. And it's very tame performances, but they are two of the best performances I've seen this year. It is unmatched, unparalleled, and unmatched. And I think the thing that makes it so poignant is the way that Chloé Zhao is able to capture them. Because Noah Jupe has a younger brother named Jacob, and that's spelled Jacobi. Now, if you've ever seen the movie called Room, and the young man, Jacob Tremblay, and his amazing award-worthy performance, and you're like, man, I would love to see something like that in, that is this Jacob. Jacob Jupe gives an award-worthy performance as the role of Hamnet. It's the sweetest yet amazingly strategic performance that I've seen from a young person all year long. And honestly, it's one of the best performances I've seen in a very long time from a young actor or actress. Man, it's like, the thing I'll say about the film, and I talked about, Paul, talked about Jessie, talked about Jacoby. Everyone in this film, whether it's a young actor or older actor, they are giving 1,000%. And that is attributed to Chloé Zhao. If you don't know Chloé Zhao is one of the best directors, and she is able to breathe life into characters in the way that she openly allows the actor to fully give full commitment to whatever it actually looks like. And she just makes sure she frames it and makes sure you understand how immersively real this actually is. So when you feel that the immersion is real, then you let your guard down in disbelief, and so you're able to truly feel it. And when I say feel it, from the end of the first act going to the second act, all the way to the third act, I was crying. I was in the theater just crying. I have not cried like that since the last time I was at TIFF, to be quite honest with you, which I think that was for The Whale. That movie moved me to tears as well. But this film, I mean, yeah, Origin also moved me to tears as well. But this, you're not ready for it. And I am intentionally not telling you anything about the story outside of this is a fictionalized adaptation of the novel based on William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes. I'm not, it would serve you no justice for me going into that. I can just promise you, you will get masterclass filmmaking. You will get an amazing visual look on what it actually looks like for a true family in that kind of era. What does it look like from transitioning to life? And also the reality that life does not continue. The reality of how do you make a person be able to truly move forward while at the same time dealing with your inadequacy complexes or the things that makes you deficient or the things that disconnect you from your family. All these different layers are baked into this story, and they are just amazingly shown. And also the score. Score is beautiful. Beautiful score. I still can't. Some of the imagery, though, it throws me off. Like, there are some dream sequences and some amazing transition visual cues that are some of the best this year. And I've seen some amazing films this year, but this is the best. This to me is the best film this year. I'm not gonna harp over it any much longer. I just tell you this is a 10 out of 10 best at TIFF 2025, and it celebrates cinema in every way, shape, or form. And I think honestly, it also celebrates life in a very specific way that I didn't anticipate getting from this film, just based on the way that it was scripted. But yeah, go and check out Hamnet the first chance you get. If this guy gives you some kind of encouragement and at the same time excitement and dread, because you possibly are going to be tearful, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. It's okay to be able to breathe life, because that is another part that is important and vital to the cinema experience. It's not just entertainment, but you also have to connect in some way, shape, or form. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys. We got so much more coverage for TIFF 2025. We'll talk to you soon. Peace, guys.